Hello, before we start the video, could you please subscribe to my channel? Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a beautiful place called Teletubbyland. It was a magical land filled with lush green hills, colorful flowers, and sparkling streams. In Teletubbyland lived 4 cheerful and lovable creatures known as the Teletubbies. Their names were Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Laa-Laa, and Pa. Each Teletubby had its own favorite thing. Tinky Winky loved his red bag, Dipsy adored his black and white hat, Laa-Laa cherished her bright yellow ball, and Pa never went anywhere without her scooter. They lived together in a cozy, dome-shaped home called the Tubbytronic Superdome. Every morning, the Teletubbies would wake up to the sound of the magical windmill that stood tall on the hill. The windmill would start spinning, and the Teletubbies knew that it was time for another adventure. They would rush out of their home and gather around the windmill, eagerly waiting for the magical moment. One sunny day, the windmill began to spin, and the sky filled with shimmering sparkles. The Teletubbies were excited, as this meant something special was about to happen. Suddenly, a voice called out, "Time for Teletubby fun!" As they looked around, they saw a beautiful rainbow arching across the sky. The rainbow sparkled and shone with all the colors of the Teletubbies themselves. Curious and thrilled, the Teletubbies decided to follow the rainbow. They giggled and skipped across the hills, following the rainbow's path. Along the way, they met their friends, the Noo, who helped them tidy up their playthings, and the adorable rabbits that hopped around Teletubbyland. After a joyful journey, the Teletubbies reached the end of the rainbow. To their surprise, they found a magical garden filled with golden flowers and sparkling fountains. In the center of the garden stood a magnificent tree with shimmering leaves. The tree whispered softly to the Teletubbies, "Welcome, dear friends. You have found the Garden of Happiness." The Teletubbies danced and played in the garden, feeling the warmth and joy of the magical place. They realized that the garden was a gift to remind them of the happiness and friendship they shared every day in Teletubbyland. As the sun began to set, the Teletubbies knew it was time to go back home. They bid farewell to the magical garden and made their way back. Hand in hand, under the beautiful evening sky, when they returned to the Tubbytronic Superdome, they shared their wonderful adventure with each other, feeling grateful for the magical day they had experienced. They snuggled into their cozy beds, the stars twinkling above, and drifted off to sleep with smiles on their faces. And so, the Teletubbies lived happily ever after, always ready for another magical adventure in their beloved Teletubbyland. The end.